Oh, well, hi everybody, it's Maria the Gem here, and we are in a weirdly new setup because I want to start a new series called A Sofa Story. So you're on my sofa with me, and the first part of this will be the Q&A to celebrate over 500 followers. So before we dive into this Q&A, I just really wanted to say a major thank you for all of these people out there who support me, and by that I don't mean just the people who have followed me. I do thank you so much for that though. Thank you very much for wanting to keep up with my videos, but even more so for the people who don't follow me and who still watch my videos, the people who are a bit more quiet, who do watch but they might not follow, they might never comment. I do really appreciate every single one of you. If I can make any person happy in the world with one of my silly little videos where I say weird things when I play games, then that makes me the happiest person alive. Thank you to all the followers, and thank you to all the non-followers who watch as well. You're amazing and I love you all. Thank you. So as a little celebration, because that's a lot of people following me, I asked you guys if you have any questions that you want me to answer. So without further ado, let's just jump right on it. Yay! Jagger's chilling, but oh my god, he is like so cute. Wait, I need to show you. JJ. So let's just dive right into your questions, and I hope I can give you good answers, and if not, then I'm sorry. Alright, let's start with all the vidme questions. Thank you guys for asking. Duffy has asked me what my favorite breakfast cereal is because he believes the answer to this question reveals deep truths about oneself. So you gotta tell me though what truths this has revealed about me, okay? If we're talking here in the UK, my favorite breakfast cereal, because I don't actually eat that much, is fruity shredded wheat. I really like that. It's really nice when I eat that in the morning. But I do also like some sweet stuff. So one of my favorite cereals when I went to America was definitely Lucky Charms, because I love them frozen marshmallows. Is that what they called? The little bits, the marshmallow bits? Oh my god, they're like life. I love them. Then we have J Pakuma 87. If I say anyone's names wrong, I do apologize. He wanted to know which vidme person, or peeps as I call it, do I want to meet in real life. To be honest, there's actually a lot of people that I would like to meet in real life, because what I like about vidme is that everyone is very passionate, and I love passion in people. But I think I would really like to meet Aya because he is so full of energy, and I really like that. I like energetic people, I like happy people. Yeah, and I hope to hopefully one day get to go and meet the vidme team because they're all epic too. His other question was, what would you do with €1 billion? With €1 billion euros, I would probably sort myself out a nice little house, not too big because that would be creepy and scary if you have lots of rooms that you don't use. And then I'd probably create like a beautiful setup room with all sorts of shit to make super cool videos and just engulf myself in all the nerdiness. I'd probably buy so much nerdy stuff. Probably would buy tons of pops, and I probably very much would have to buy my mum a nice house, and I'd probably get her over to come to the UK because she's a special woman and I'd love her to be here. Then I have Miss Glitterpan. She asked which vidme creator inspires me the most. So the person that probably inspires me most will have to be Chris from CKTV, because Chris, now I've known him for a long time before we discovered vidme through YouTube, and Chris is one of the people who I've never in my life heard complain about subscriber count numbers or follower numbers or view numbers ever. Chris just powers through because he loves what he does, and to me that's so important and it inspires me so much because it just shows that it's his passion and he likes doing what he does, and the people that do watch him love him for that, and that's I'm one of them. So thank you, Chris, for being such an inspirational person, because numbers are really not that important. If you're happy with what you're doing and you enjoy what you're doing and you're learning and growing in your skills, then I think that's the best you can get out of it. So Chris is a very inspirational individual. Then she is asking, who do I consider my biggest competition or rival on vidme? Now, the thing is, personally, and this sounds maybe cheesy, but I personally don't think in competition or rivalry, and this is why I like vidme, because it doesn't feel like everyone is your competitor for, I don't know, money and advertisers. Like, people just come together as a community. But if you want to know, I would probably have to say, and rightfully so, the animators on vidme, because animation takes so much hard work, and all of the ones that are always constantly up on the top trending page so deserve this. So definitely, if that is competition, then I'm happy to be in competition with these people because they're incredible. So yeah. Next question from 8up Gaming. Who was the person that inspired you to make videos on the interwebs? Well, basically, this is a weird story, alright? But one of my really dearest friends, she's a bit older than me, and I went to her when she still lived in London with me. She showed me one of the videos that she has been watching. We don't really watch a lot of TV, right? So we're watching YouTube, and she's watching this is quite a long time ago, some of PewDiePie's horror game playthroughs, really strange horror games. And it just, to me, it was just so inspiring because my friend, she doesn't play video games, all right? She doesn't touch them. It's not something she's actively interested in. And just the way that she was so engulfed in it and so entertained by it, and it made her so happy. There was part of her day that she did because, you know, to wind down and to make her happy is like watching some of your favorite TV series. That inspired me so much because, like, just to make people happy and get people to be engaged with something they're not actually interested in, like, Jesus, that's such a gift. And I really that really inspired me to go and make videos myself. And then he wants to know, would I ever be up to collab with other creators? Yes, I am up for collabing. The thing is with me, I'm a very shy person. If I meet someone new, I'm really shy, I'm really quiet. For me, it's super important that with whoever I make a video with, that I have a personal connection with, because if I don't really know the person, to me, I don't think it works, because I'm not really myself. I'm really weird and shy and awkward. So I do, but it takes some time because I need to feel comfortable with that person and have a friendship. So yeah. Then we have Heroic Villain. So Heroic Villain asked me where my catchphrase came from, and I assume you mean wayo. Well, I don't actually know. It just kind of happened. If you go and watch any of my really old videos on YouTube, it's kind of some sort of noise that comes at the beginning, like whoop, yay, whatever, and it just kind of turned into wayo. No proper meaning behind that, I'm sorry. Then, yes, if I was a man for a day, what would I do? Oh dear lord, what would I do if I was a man for a day? This is probably a weird thing, but I'm sure if men would be women, they would probably play with boobies. I would probably play with the thing in between your legs. This is awkward. But yeah, I'd probably be super excited to see how that feels walking around. I'd probably do the helicopter. Yeah. He also wants to know if I am really German. I am indeed. I am born and raised in Germany. I've lived there until I was 19 years old. Then I moved to the UK. So, and that's 8 years ago now. So yeah, I'm definitely German. Right, then we have some from YouTube. We have Harsha Kal, who asked me which is my favorite game so far, and that's one for multiplayer and one for single player. Single player up until now would have to be Last of Us, because I enjoyed this game so much. It gave me so many emotions, and I just really loved this game from start to finish, and I cannot wait for the second one. So it has to be Last of Us single player. Multiplayer, if I can only say one, oh, it's tough because I really love Mario Kart, although I'm so rubbish. But it's you know, when something goes from your childhood up until now, that's something that will always be my favorite game because I played it when I was tiny and I'm playing it now. But there is definitely right now at the moment Overwatch. Bloody love it. I am rubbish at it, as we all know, but I love playing it, and it's a really great fun multiplayer game. Then we have Real Slay Boy, I hope I said that right. And he wanted to know what would be your ideal game if you could make anything you liked for any platform. Well, this is a toughie, but I mean, let's be honest. It would have to be with cats, because I love cats. I'd love to have, like, I don't know, like some badass main character that has like a badass sidekick, and the sidekick is a cat, a super evil cat that kind of also wears the pants in their relationship and got like a gun or something, or super sharp claws and big teeth, and it's like a beast. And maybe the main character should just be a super amazing cat, and I don't know what the cat's gonna do, but something like that. I don't know. I'm not too good at first person shooters, so it would definitely not be that. It would probably be more like adventure and puzzles gaming. So yeah. Then we have Bats Entertainment. He wants to know what my favorite style of game to play is. Probably, like I said, I'm not really good with first-person shooters, so I play them and I enjoy them, but they're not, like, I'm not too good at them. So I really like, you know, games like such as Tomb Raider, The Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Last of Us. I really like those kind of games. I don't know if they classify it still as a shooter, because you do still have to do a lot of shooting, but there's also a lot of adventure in there. I quite like that kind of stuff, you know, so. And then I have Sanox Gaming. He asked me, how do you become successful on YouTube? Well, I don't know, so if someone knows, please do tell me. I'd like to know the answer too. And then he asked if I do play PS4. I do have a PS4. I haven't played for a while because obviously I built my PC and I mainly play on my PC. And obviously since we moved, there is 2 PS4s in this household, so I haven't really touched it. But I do play on PS4. Control Alt Dan, he wants to know what was the first video game I played or I can't remember. I do believe there's a few that pop into my head, but I do think the first game I ever proper played was Tomb Raider, the original one, the first one. And of course, Super Mario on the Game Boy. Yes, I loved it. Alright, and then we can go to the good old Twitters. There's been a few actually come through on Twitter. Let's just go through them. Mr. Devil's Pass, he has asked me if I were to name my PC, because it was my PC's birthday in the past couple of days, what would I call it? Well, that is a good question. I would probably name it... Oh, do you know what? I know. Because there was a time where I wanted to name Jagger this, okay? But his brother was already called that, right? He's not here, this brother, but when I picked Jagger up, he had a brother and his name. Anyway, so I'd probably name my PC Thor, because it's so powerful and mighty, and I love Thor, so yeah, probably would be Thor. Fred James, he's asked if you guys are getting a house tour. Well, there's not much to see in this house, to be honest, and I kind of need to clean it, but I will show you my setup. How about that? Right, and then he asked me if I could show you my best moves or sing my favorite song. Well, this is a put on the spot thing, because he also said go. So you deserve it, baby. You deserve it all, and I'm gonna give it to you. Your jewelry shining so bright, strawberry champagne all night. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire all night. Jagger really enjoyed this. He's super chilled now. AJ Pats, he asked me what is a cheese dance. It sounds weird. Okay, quick backstory. I said I love cheese and I really do love cheese. So when I put cheese on the pizza extra on top and I put it in the oven and I see it melt, I get so excited. I have to do the cheese dance, and it kind of goes like this. Okay, I'm gonna sit up a bit, but it goes like this. Cheese dance, cheese dance. Cheese. And I get really excited. I love cheese so much. Ow, I just hurt my foot. Sean is on DMSIMLH. He asked me if Tom Clancy ever did give me a promotion. Yes, he did. I'm his number 2. And I like that. Shamli _A, he wanted me to know, or he asked me if I play Warframe, and if I don't, please do, because it's free. I have no idea what Warframe is, I have to admit. I'll have a look. Then we have Mr. Aplua, and he has asked me whether AJ is a girl, and I can confirm, yeah, he's a girl. Girl with the super deep voice. Mr. Double S, his question is who my favorite YouTuber is. My favorite YouTuber, funnily enough, wouldn't be any of the big YouTubers. It's literally the people I interact with on a daily basis, the smaller peeps. One of my favorite YouTubers will probably be Junosaur. He's super funny. He mainly plays horror games, and I just really like what he says. His commentary is incredible. Offensive, so if you're easily offended, it might not be for you, but it is really funny. Aya tweets, thank you for your question. question. He asked me, what do you want to happen by 2025? Where do you see your channel, vidme, and what will I be doing? Damn, that's a good question. Ain't even that far away. First I saw this and for some reason I thought we're in the year 2000. I was like, damn, 25 years time, what am I be doing? It's not even that far away. So Maria, get a grip. It's 8 years away. Where do I see my channel? Well, I hope my channel will still find people who enjoy watching the silly videos that I do. I hope I will still be doing videos. I definitely want to do so. I want to still be doing videos. I want to improve. Hopefully I will have work on some better equipment and stuff. But yeah, and I hope I really definitely would have grown in my editing styles and skills and that. And I hope I would have made lots more friends, you know. That's I hope that. And for vidme, I really hope that in the next 8 coming years that vidme will become, well, another big player next to YouTube that is a, you know, alternative, because, you know, YouTube is becoming quite a lot like actual TV, and that was also kind of like the frustration why people went on the internet. So it would be interesting to see, but I hope they would still be successful and they'll have plenty of creators and people coming to watch and support them. Yeah, and I hope the vidme team will still be as epic because they are now, just a little bit older, right? Same with me. I suppose what would I be doing? I hope I'll still be, even though I will be a bit older, I hope I'll still be as weird and crazy as I am and make these weird comments and stuff, and I hope I can still cuddle my little baby jugs. And yeah, that's literally it. Mr. Mark Rockefort, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, which game would you choose? I would probably right now at this moment of time choose Overwatch, because whereas Last of Us and Tomb Raider are games that I thoroughly enjoy and they're one of my favorite games, you can only ever play them through so many times. Like, eventually you would have done everything possible. So if I could only play one game, I'd rather play a game that I can play with other people and that always has something else to offer, and it's just, you know, even though it's the same thing, I could finally maybe get better at it. Maybe I could even be competitive, who knows? So I'd go with Overwatch. Then we have Mr. Dookie is watching. His question: if you could spend one day with a fictional character, who would it be and why? So if it's any fictional character who I'd love to spend one day with, don't judge me, but I'd love to spend a day with Ronald Weasley, because I'm not joking. I've read, of course, all the Harry Potter books, love Harry Potter, and Ron would literally be my best friend because we're both very similar. He's so clumsy, I love that. He's hilarious and he's got a really good heart, and I think you'd have an amazing time with him. He'd be so funny, and plus he's a, you know, a wizard, so he can make shit happen. So yeah, Ron Weasley would be my fictional character of choice. Those were all of your questions. I hope you did enjoy this. I do apologize if your question hasn't been in there. It's just because there were so many. But fear not, I will answer them individually on wherever you've asked them. They just might not be in this video. But thank you so much for everyone who was interested in getting to know me better. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world. It's crazy. It's not real for me, and it makes me very happy, and it really motivates and inspires me to do more and hopefully make you happy. So yeah, this was the first part of some of our stories here in my sofa and my home. We're gonna do more of these. Let me know if that's something that you like. This will be like a vlog kind of thing where you can get to know each other better. So yeah, until then, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye!